Thursday, a high of 67. Sunny skies today. Should be a gorgeous fall day. Lots to do, lots to talk about. You got your incarceration tickets before you can even buy them. We're going to do that about 7:45 this morning. Everybody ready for school picture day?
Yes.
We got the email. Got the email yesterday. Give a little heads up. That takes planning. We got to do these new station and morning show pictures. So I had to spend time last night cleaning up, shaving, doing all the things. I even manscaped just in case.
You never know.
You never know. You never know what kind of pictures they want to take.
The key word is tasteful here.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah. But, maybe if they want some mankini shots. I wanted to make sure I didn't look like I was wearing Kim Kardashian's new hairy Skims.
Yes.
So, just make sure everything was on the up and up.
I always sweat it over what to wear for these pictures. And this year, I thought, you know what? Not anymore. I'm done sweating it. I have got an inner librarian dying to get out.
Uh-huh.
And she's here, baby. She's here. I am not worried about looking cool, which I usually am. The entire time I've been at the Blitz, I'm like, I don't think I look cool enough to work here. I look like I work in a library. And you know what, baby? It is what it is. Hey, it is what it is.
Accept what it is. Absolutely.
I'm Auntie Kelly, all right? I'm your auntie.
There's nothing wrong with that.
There's nothing wrong with that.
You look great.
Thank you.
You do.
I didn't hear that from you, but yeah, I know.
It's all good.
You can tell who in this studio has been married the longest.
100%.
But you guys look cool.
There was some decision making.
Yeah.
I actually got because I told Nora, and she's like, "What are you gonna wear?" I don't know. She started picking out clothes, and I'm like, "Pump the brakes." I did bring a backup shirt, because I don't know if we're gonna take all pictures in one outfit,
right?
Or we're gonna change it up a little bit so it looks like it's a different day or something. So I brought a.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I got two shirts.
You do?
Yeah, one of them is.
Can I borrow one for a change?
Well, one of them was a gift from you.
It was?
Yeah.
Oh. What did I get you?
Goonie shirt.
Oh. You got me a Goonie shirt, too.
Yeah, the chunk truffle shuffle.
Yep.
Yeah.
Look at us, giving each other shirts.
I'll run out before pictures to grab you a cardigan or something.
That's okay. We've got about 1,000 Blitz shirts in here.
You do have
I
that
need
too.
to change. I think I can get one of those.
Okay. How are you this morning, Kelly?
Great.
Everything good?
Yeah, everything's great.
Okay.
Checking out books.
Right.
Stamping the borrowing card. I bet I'm the only one who knows the Dewey Decimal System.
That is not true. I don't know the Dewey Decimal System. If you need a good laugh and you're bored at work today, or you can jump on your phone or jump on the internet and look up Silent Library.
Oh.
Silent Library.
Yeah.
What's that?
So they usually get 4 guys sitting at a table, and there are 4 cards in front of them. And on the count of 3, everybody grabs a card. And then on the count of 3, everybody flips them over. And 3 cards have a smiley face, and 1 card has a red X. And the guy who got the red X has something done to them. And the setting is a library, but they have to try and keep quiet. But it's like getting your nipple snapped with a rubber band, or getting pies thrown in your face.
It's like quiet jackass.
That's exactly what it is. It's exactly what it is. Quiet jackass, yes. But some of the videos are pretty funny. It started in Japan, obviously. All the funny, crazy stuff starts over in Asia.
Stuff is over there.
So look it up. How are you, Vic?
I'm doing good. I posted a picture on the Blitz Facebook page. Everybody go check it out. Just my little happy harvest to everybody. So,
oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm getting tons of comments already.
People wanting you to hand deliver some goods?
Oh, that, or just other people who are doing the same, and now I'm getting pictures of theirs. And
nice.
You know what you ought to have is one of those little farm stands out in front. You know how people do that in the country? You just have a little weed stand.
Yep. You can make some good money.
On the honor system, they have a bowl out there. You toss a couple bucks in and take your sunflower.
Take a little bit, yeah. Take sunflower. All right, well, let's get going on a Thursday. Blitz Morning Trivia. Thick, what you got?
All right, $25 to waterbeds and stuff. So, the Major League Baseball League Series championships are going on. The Dodgers are currently playing the Brewers. Dodgers up 2-0, and both those games were won in Milwaukee, where the Dodgers team was staying at this hotel, but some of the players refused to stay at the hotel and went to stay at other hotels. Why did they refuse to stay at the team hotel? Be the first one to tell us at 800-821-9970. Text it in, and you'll get the gift card.
Highly suspect there. In case you hadn't heard, they're playing Blitzmas. Yes, Saturday, December 13th, the Kemba Live. Going to be a great show. Tickets go on sale tomorrow, 10 a.m., but if you want to win them, you can do that. Ronnie's got them during the 5 p.m. hour, so tune in for that. And just know, set your alarm on your phone for 10 a.m. because the first 200 tickets are going to be sold for $19.97.
Yes.
And then they do go up to $25 after that, but even $25 isn't that bad for what's going to be an amazing show.
Especially these days.
Amazing time. Yeah, absolutely. So, highly suspect, Kemba Live, Blitzmas, Saturday, December 13th. Tickets on sale tomorrow at 10 a.m. AXS.com.
Always love Blitzmas. Great party.
I can't wait. I'm excited.
Yeah, you're first.
Yeah?
Yep.
Let's get the answer for Blitz Morning Trivia.
All right, Dodgers playing the Brewers right now in the National League Championship Series. They just finished the first 2 games in Milwaukee. Dodgers won them both. But the team hotel the Dodgers were staying in, some of the Dodgers players refused to stay there and went to other hotels. The question was, why did they refuse? Because it's supposedly haunted.
Okay, stop it.
No, seriously. I mean, it's known as baseball's most haunted hotel.
You're a grown-ass man.
I
Stop
know,
it.
right? Now,
stop it.
Mookie Betts, he wasn't having it. No, he's like, nope. He didn't even know why it's haunted, doesn't want to know, just would not stay there. And then this one was funny, though. Teoscar Hernandez, he's not afraid of it. He didn't care, but his wife is with him on the trip, and she refused to stay there, so they had to go get another hotel room. Okay. That's hilarious. Tyler Nichols from Millersport, first one to text in the correct answers, got $25 to waterbeds.
Here's the thing. What if, though?
Right.
Like, you can be like, I don't care, I don't whatever. But if you were set to stay in a haunted hotel, if, like, that was your job, and they booked you a room in a haunted hotel, you got a decision to make. You have a decision to make. Sorry for my poor English. But, yeah, you have a decision to make. And I'm thinking, I don't think anything's going to happen, but also I probably won't get any sleep waiting for something to happen.
Oh, I would.
Yeah.
You have a decision to make. Are you scared of ghosts?
Right.
Or are you a grown-ass adult? That's your decision to make.
It is called the Pfister Hotel.
Oh, no.
I'd be more worried about staying there because it's the Pfister Hotel. That's why I'm not staying there, because I don't want to be fisted.
PFIS.
By a ghost.
Oh, man.
PFISTER. Yeah. Over the years, several players reported so many mysterious happenings there.
Okay.
I'm just, I don't believe in ghosts, so I wouldn't care.
I'm cuddling up. More room for me. Congratulations, Tyler. Hey, let's start off your Thursday morning with some things to worry about, okay? This is unfortunate. We have said, and we have known for a while, that we are a larger country. And I don't mean land mass. I don't mean population. I mean body mass.
We likes our food.
We likes our food,
yeah.
yes. In fact, for the past many years, it has been known that about 40% of Americans fall into the obese category. That's just a fact. And basically what they would do is they would measure your BMI, your body mass index. And if your BMI was at a certain percentage, you were in the obese category. Well, now, scientists and researchers have changed all that. Much like, remember, what was it, probably 10 years ago or so, they changed the food pyramid and what you're supposed to eat. And they're like, no, everything we knew before.
We're all wrong, and you're all dying of cancer. So we revised it.
Right. And so now you got to eat more of this, and let's do that. Well, they have now changed the definition and how they classify BMI. And fun fact, 70% of Americans are obese.
Oh, they made more of us obese?
Way more of us.
Doggone it.
Yes.
See, I like there are certain stores who have decided that like a size 6, say, is actually like a size 8. Like they've made us feel better by downsizing our clothing. Like, oh my gosh, I'm a 2 now.
Yeah. They just happen to scrape off the 1 in front of it because you're really a 12.
Exactly.
Now, here's the deal. So it used to be they would measure your BMI and you fall into a category. But now they have changed that where it's not just about BMI anymore. Now it is BMI with some new basically categories, basically including waist circumference, waist to height ratio, waist to hip ratio. And so if you can still have a lower BMI, but if you fall into one of these other categories, you are considered
so
obese.
Like if I have a lower BMI but a big waist, then I still fall into the obesity category? Is that
basically,
kind of
yeah. So they're calling them anthropometric measurements. And so if you have a certain BMI, you're obese.
Right.
But if you have a lower BMI and one of the anthropometric measures, then you're obese. And if you have a low BMI but 2 of the anthropometric measures, you are obese.
Oh,
so now 70% of America is obese.
Great.
Anthropometric.
Anthropometric.
Never heard that word in my life.
Yep. BMI plus anthropometric obesity.
What's funny, people from other countries come here and they can't believe the portion sizes at restaurants.
Absolutely.
So you have these massive portions everywhere and all these all-you-can-eat buffets everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
That's part of the problem.
That is absolutely part of the problem. Sure.
My grandmother always said, it's not what you eat, it's how much you eat.
Yep.
And I think there's some truth
everything
to
in moderation, for sure. But here's some good news. We may not have to worry about how obese we are and dying of cancer or dying of heart attacks and things like that because they found yesterday a U.S. Air Force nuclear-capable B-52H Stratofortress flying over Texas, and no one knows why. This is the high subsonic plane that can reach altitudes of 50,000 feet, has been used to carry large, massive payloads, including nuclear weapons, anywhere in the world. Took off from Louisiana, was seen flying around the southern parts of Oklahoma and the northern parts of Texas, and no one is saying why.
Right for the forehead, baby. Right for the forehead.
Mission? Maybe. Setting up for something? Maybe.
Man.
So.
I like it as a show of force, but you just never know what's going on.
You never know what's going on.
But not a show of preparation.
Right, show of preparation.
Don't want that.
Because usually, a lot of times, they'll say, hey, we're going to be training this. We're going to be training that. I remember living in Colorado Springs, and we had Fort Carson, and there was a lot of empty land out there, and they would do training exercise all the time. But you would actually hear it on the news. If you hear explosions, just know the 101st is doing training exercises in this part of the mountain or in this part of Fort Carson. And so you'd be prepared for it because you'd be walking down the street downtown and you would hear, and you're like, what in the...
Wow.
Yeah. So, anyways, all of that, we may not have to worry about obesity or anything else for that matter. We'll see what happens.
Man, why? Why? It's so dumb. Why do people make things that can blow up the world?
I'm just putting my hands up in the air.
Why?
Like you said, Kelly, right in the forehead.
Yeah.
Not so breaking news. The news already broke. We're trying to put it back together.
Oh, man. First story takes us over to White Plains, New York. This would suck so bad. Thankfully, no one was hurt. But one guy was there when it happened. The 5th floor of a parking garage out of nowhere ended up on the 4th floor of the parking garage, which then partially ended up on the 3rd floor of the parking garage.
Ooh.
They're not sure exactly what happened yet, but yes, this gentleman had just parked his car, walked away, headed towards the elevator to take the elevator down through the parking garage, heard a loud noise, and then an extreme bang, turned around, there it was, 5th floor to 4th floor, and then partially to the 3rd floor as the parking garage just came crashing down. And about 24 cars are now no longer drivable. Let's put it that way.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, no longer drivable. So now, obviously, they're looking not only at the integrity of that parking garage, too little, too late, but they're looking at the integrity of other parking garages as well. And I guess, I didn't realize this, but when something like this happens, they have to, and there's no exact information on like how old the parking garage is, but they now have to go through paperwork to find out who built the parking garage. Because then they want to find out what other things were built by this company, and they have to do a deep dive to make sure that everything else is copacetic and on the up and up from the other things that they built.
Don't they do inspections on these things from time to time?
You would think.
I don't know.
I don't know.
After they pancake, they're like, well, we better inspect that. What happened?
Right. But I mean, how many times have we heard that, there aren't enough people to get around to inspect the things, the inspections aren't taking place as much as they should because we don't have enough people to get around to inspect all the things that they should. Or we all know about companies taking shortcuts and, so,
May I just say, side note, I hate parking garages. I hate them.
My favorite thing about parking garages is whatever material they make them out of, it sounds like you're drifting. Even if you're going 1 mile an hour.
Yeah, right.
You're like, every time you make a turn. They actually just did that at the Kroger over on Roberts and Hilliard Rome Road, that whole shopping center right there. They repaved in front of the Ace Hardware and the Kroger, and now when you drive through the parking lot, every car is just like,
oh, okay.
No matter what. It's hysterical.
I just don't like parking on the third floor of a parking garage, but then when you leave, it feels like you're doing so many. It's like you do 3 circles to get to your space, but you do like 9 circles to get out.
There's a
what is that?
Well, in downtown Detroit, they have the Hollywood Casino. It's same one that we have here.
Yeah.
But their parking garage is the way out is it's not even like drive and make a turn and then drive. It's a spiral.
Yeah.
So if you're on on the 8th floor, you're just all the way down. Nora hates it so much.
Parking garages are the worst if you're like high up in one and you're coming from an event. Like if you go to a big concert at Nationwide Arena and you're on the 5th floor, you better pack food, water, because you're going to be there for a while.
Especially if it's like pay on the way out and someone's credit card isn't working and then you got to wait for them or the gate's broken. Oh, it'll take an hour to get out of the parking garage or more. Absolutely. Story number 2 takes us...
Establish a pee corner.
Story number 2 takes us over to Austin, Texas. Man, if you plan on dying in peace and not having your body messed with, don't die in Texas. Because 2 people just had their cases dismissed after being accused of corpse experimentation at an Austin mortuary. Apparently, these 2 doctors were getting bodies that were getting ready for cremation or burial, but they were doing scientific experiments on the corpses. They were like disconnecting body parts to see if certain body parts decayed before other body parts. They were removing removing body parts to look inside before sewing them back up. Yeah, they were doing their own little experiments.
Were they making skin suits?
They were not making skin suits. They were not Ed Geining the whole thing. But they did get the case dismissed. The abuse of human corpses without legal authority was dismissed against both of these people. So apparently they're just saying, yeah, okay, sure, go ahead. Mess with the dead bodies. They're dead. They don't know. Whatevs.
I don't like that.
So again, if you plan on kicking it anytime soon, now if you're all about donating your body to science, fine, head on over to Texas. They'll do it. But if you don't want that, then I would avoid Texas, Austin specifically for sure. That is your not so breaking news. Hey, real quick, I want to let you know that the Blitz has teamed up with Mountain Dew and the Buckeye Automotive family, and we are proud to honor our veterans. We want to say a big thank you in the loudest way possible. We need you to go to theblitz.com, or you can text VET to 800-821-9970. Submit the name of a service member you'd like us to recognize, and then we are going to do exactly that right here on the air at the Blitz to pay tribute to our veterans. So it's a Thank a Veteran presented by Mountain Dew and the Buckeye Automotive family with special support from the Buckeye City Motorsports and TNT Equipment and Discount Granite and Home Supply. So please, we want to show all the love to our veterans. So text submit the name of a service member to 800-821-9970. Text that to VET at 800-821-9970. I know we've talked about this before, and this is, by no means any groundbreaking new radio discussion that has happened, but I want you to think of one of the most embarrassing things that have ever happened to you, because I'm sitting on the couch yesterday as Nora went to her home office where she works up in Detroit, because she works from home, but like once a month or so she'll drive up to work from the office, and she did exactly that yesterday, but she'll then turn around and drive right home. And so I'm sitting on the couch yesterday afternoon, and all of a sudden my FaceTime goes off, and she's kind of red-faced, and I can see some tears. And I'm like, oh my God, what's wrong? But the tears kind of, as I am listening, waiting for her to talk, they turn to laughter. She's laughing so hard she's crying. That's what happened. And she goes, I have to tell you what just happened. And I said, okay. She said, don't think less of me. I said, oh my God, I can't wait to hear this story. She says that, I know. It's something good. She stayed at the office until just after lunchtime. And working at a doctor's office, at this particular family practitioner, of course, they always have the drug reps come in and the medical equipment reps come in to try and sell the doctors on stuff. And they tend to use bribery a lot. And by bribery, I mean they usually bring in lunch for the office. So it was like free lunch every day. And so they got lunch yesterday, and it happened to be that the rep brought in Thai food. Nora loves Thai food, so she had herself some Thai food. She then got ready for her drive home, which, of course, she leaves at like 4:30 in the morning to get to the office by the time it opens, and then she works her 3/4 of the day and then has to drive home. So on her way home, she stopped to get herself a nice little iced coffee because she wants to make sure she stays awake and everything for the drive home. And she tells me she's getting ready to pull up to the window, and boy, did that Thai food hit her. And she's like, I couldn't help it. And she's like, dear God, I had to roll down my own window. So she rolls down her window just as she pulls up to the Starbucks drive-thru window.
Oh, no. She hotboxed the poor drive-thru person.
Well, and this is the way she described it, was when they open up the drive-thru window, it kind of, because you're pretty close to the drive-thru window, it creates a bit of a vacuum. So when they open up the window, it sucks the air out. And she said the guy at the window knew instantly. His face changed so quick. And she was so mad, and she was like, it was like a hot 24-year-old manager guy. Oh. It was like, Nora, here's your iced coffee. He did the.
Oh,
he could taste it.
Oh.
She just kept her eyes forward and put her hand out. She wasn't even looking when she reached for the coffee. She just put her hand out and grabbed.
Wow.
And now she was so mad because this is the one that is like easiest to access when she leaves work on her drive home. She's like, I got to go out of the way now. I can never
go that one. That was it.
Go back to that Starbucks. It was the worst possible moment ever.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, had me in tears. And she was so mad. She goes, and here's the other part. She goes, not to mention at that exact moment, Adam was the 13-year-old who's on his trip to Washington, D.C. right now, was sending her pictures, and they were visiting the Holocaust Museum. And she's like, I just felt like I put him in the gas chamber. It was the worst thing ever. It was the worst timing of all time. Oh, God.
Man.
Yeah, that's embarrassing.
Yeah. When you think it might dissipate before you get to the window. and it just doesn't.
Or when you have that going on and you're trying to keep it in, and sometimes it escapes. Like it slips out, and you're like, oh God, I hope nobody heard that. Or wait, like, no, God, don't smell.
I had one. We were at some family holiday something, all around the kitchen. There were probably 15 family members, and I had one, and I kept it quiet. It was silent,
but deadly.
It was silent, but literally one of the family members thought like the garbage disposal had backed up. They were like, "What?"
That's best case scenario though, because nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
You never have to admit to it.
But it was like the Spider-Man meme. Like you. Everyone was pointing at each other. Was that you? Was that you? What just happened?
See, if Kelly and other people who own dogs, they can always just blame the dog.
They blame the dog, right? Yeah.
Oh
man. I thanked her. I said, hold on. As she's getting towards the end of the story, I said, hold on. And she goes, what are you doing? And then, because she knows me, she goes, no, you're not putting that in your phone. Because I put all the show notes in my phone, and I was like, yes, I am.
She had to know.
Right now.
She had to know.
She had to know. That's a given. That's just
going to happen.
Given in this relationship that it is coming on the show no matter what.
And now, I'm listening. The 3 things you need to know before you go.
The family of Ohio State football commit Jameer Brown is suing the Ohio High School Athletic Association over its name, image, and likeness rules. Brown's parents say the Huber Heights Jr. should be allowed to profit from his athletic success. Ohio is one of just 6 states still banning high school athletes from NIL deals. I literally had no idea that high school athletes had NIL deals. I did not know
did not know that either.
I guess we are in the minority in states that do allow NIL deals for high school athletes.
I think that's taking it a bit too far.
That's wild.
College, I agree with. High school's
interesting. But the lawsuit was filed this week in Franklin County Common Pleas Court. YouTube has resolved all issues with the platform after hundreds of thousands of users reported issues watching videos last night. In fact, YouTube TV and YouTube Music also had issues at about 8:15 p.m. Users getting error messages when they tried to play videos, but everything is back up and running just fine.
Oh, that's what was wrong.
Oh, did you experience it?
Well, just certain things that I had saved. I couldn't play them. I mean, it would just sit there and buffering and just wouldn't play them.
Okay. Well,
not everything, but some. Okay. So, just very unusual.
Weird. Yeah. Britney Spears has issued a response after her ex-husband, Kevin Federline, made claims about her parenting in his new memoir, You Thought You Knew. It's coming out next week. Excerpts were out this week, but the New York Times published it, and there was a wild claim made that when the ex-couple's 2 sons were teens, they awoke to find Britney staring at them in the doorway with a knife in her hand, and Federline also says in the book that he believes Britney's headed for disaster if no one helps her. So she, of course, her favorite outlet is Instagram. That's where she posts all her strange dance videos and all that. And she responded in just sort of a worded post saying, in part, quote, the constant gaslighting from ex-husband is extremely hurtful and exhausting. I've always pleaded and screamed to have a life with my boys. I felt demoralized by the situation. She goes on to say, trust me, those white lies in that book, they're going straight to the bank. And I'm the only one who genuinely gets hurt here. I don't like that she called it white lies. It just seems like tiny lies. I would be like, that is an absolute bald-faced, enormous lie.
See, but I'm more inclined to believe her now for admitting that there were some crazy moments. So white lies seems to fit. Okay. That Kevin's exaggerating what happened.
Yeah.
And I fully believe he would be the type to exaggerate stories for drama to try and sell books to make money.
Yes.
So I'm on her side.
Okay. Yeah. I am always on her side. Yeah. I love Britney. I feel horrible for her, but So she's basically, I think, called out her sons than anything in this post. She didn't really address Kevin, other than saying that he's gaslighting her. And then the rest of it was just about her boys. I've always wanted to spend time with you. I've always loved you. It's very difficult with teenagers. But you're adults now.
That's the thing.
You're responsible.
They're old enough now.
Yeah.
Let them tell a story or let them come out. And if they make the decision not to, great. That's on them.
Well, I kind of feel like she sort of lumps them in, saying you told your dad's stories, and it's not fair. It's not fair that that's kind of how I read it. But anyway, I don't know. I feel bad.
We can all make our own assumptions.
Yeah.
You're saying I could totally see Kevin Federline exaggerating things for more drama to sell books.
Yeah. And using the kids between the two. I don't know. This seems like a very sad situation. All right. Anyway, those are your 3 things.
Okay. Well, if you're keeping track, you got 4 paychecks left until Christmas. And if you need a little bit of extra money, here you go. It's that time of the year. Amazon is starting the process. They're going to hire up to or close to 250,000 people for the holidays. Full-time, part-time, just seasonal work. $23 an hour. Not too bad. Here's the other thing. Even part-time employees get benefits.
That's nice.
That's pretty good. So
I will say the stress, maybe it might be stressful. You have to be able to handle stress, I think. Don't you think, or no?
Well, one of 2 things. You either have to handle stress or be in really good shape. Because, yes, I guarantee there's going to be a lot happening very fast, or you have to be able to lift heavy packages, run from door to door sort of thing, back and forth. Now, most of these positions are going to be in fulfillment and transportation network, not necessarily drivers. So it's going to be more like in the warehouses.
Right.
But I had an old roommate who worked for UPS in the overnight shift doing like loading trucks and everything.
Yeah.
That's a lot. Like you are expected, like you have numbers to meet and all that. It's not just a casual, like tossing things into a semi job. This is like you're meeting numbers. It's 1, 2, 3.
How many packages are you loading into the truck in a timely manner and all? I'm sure. Absolutely. So, if you really want to put a little extra money in your pocket for the holidays, I don't know. Do we have like a Amazon fulfillment center somewhere?
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure ones. I would like to hear from people who have worked there if it's worth $23 an hour.
I think Amazon's a tough place to work from what you hear in the warehouse.
Yeah, you have to bring your own pee bottle.
Carrie said, yes, there are deadlines and sense of urgency. Very stressful.
I can see that.
But it's just temporary. You can suck it up, I guess, and make some coin.
Yeah, 8 weeks.
Why not?
$23 an hour is pretty good.
That's pretty good for a part-time job.
I need a casual version of that. Like $23 an hour, but basically it's just like you're just
chilling,
no stress.
Laid back.
Yeah, don't put stress on me. I don't need the number. I'm not needing any numbers
quotas.
or deadlines.
You don't want any of that.
That's not for me.
Okay. Speaking of money, I love it when rich people fight. Smucker's is suing Trader Joe's. Over what? Over peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
They should sue them. Did you see how similar the packaging is?
Come on.
What?
So the 2 arguing points are 1, yes, the packaging. Because both packages, the Uncrustables and the Trader Joe's frozen peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, both show a sandwich with a bite taken out of it.
Yeah.
That's their first argument. Their second argument are the crimped the crimped outside of the sandwiches. Really? You're going to sue over that?
I agree. Do you know how long it takes to, figure out how to put out a sandwich like this and do it right?
I will say, I have had other... I haven't had the Trader Joe's ones. I have had other frozen peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
Yeah.
I don't know what Uncrustables does, but Uncrustables is on a whole nother level.
They're doing it right.
Oh, they are so good.
Smucker's is also suing Aldi over packaging issues, on the Aldi brand Oreos and
really?
Yeah. I mean, they're sue happy. Watch out, Smucker's is breathing down your neck.
They're coming. Yeah.
Oh, you poor rich people.
Smucker's does not take issue with others in the marketplace selling prepackaged frozen thaw and eat crustless sandwiches, but it cannot allow others to use Smucker's valuable intellectual property to make such sales.
See, that's what I'm talking about. I want that kind of job where I'm just walking around different stores trying to look for somebody to sue.
Nope, you can't do that.
That looks too much like this.
But even looking at the packages, because Smucker's has got that tablecloth, red and white kind of plaid look on their box.
Yes.
The Trader Joe's ones is all light blue. It's a solid color with a couple of the sandwiches on the front. Like, let it go.
Okay, so Plumber James, this is interesting, says that the Great Value brand Uncrustables from Walmart, he will argue, are better than the actual Uncrustables.
Really?
Yes.
I will say, maybe, I don't know about better, but most certainly even.
He says the bread tastes fresher.
See, okay, that's hard to beat because Uncrustables, that's the one thing about Uncrustables is that soft bread. That's hard to beat. But I will say, Great Value box macaroni and cheese is just as good, if not better, than Kraft box macaroni and cheese.
I find that about most store brand Kraft. And of course, most of it is some brand. It's just in their
it's just repackaged differently. You're 100% correct.
But it's definitely not Kraft.
Doug, I agree. Uncrustables sprinkles a little bit of crack in their peanut butter. It makes it that much better. I'm not disagreeing with you there whatsoever. It's that time of the week. We get to visit one of my favorite websites, F My Life, where people admit the things going wrong in their life so you can feel better about yours. Like this person who says, I find video games very unattractive and unmanly. I told the great guy that he had to choose between me and his video games, and he immediately told me that he chose the video games and then asked me to leave. Whatever, loser. You can't do that.
Right?
If you meet a gamer, they're not giving up their games. You can't put that choice on
I
them.
don't get why you want to change somebody. They are who they are.
Oh,
why are you expecting something different?
That's what people love to do.
Yeah.
I can turn them into this.
Right.
No.
He told her to pound sand.
Why though? Why are there so many women hate guys playing video games? Because they're having fun without them? What is it? I mean,
Some people consider it childish.
Oh, that's ridiculous. If you're not, taking care of responsibilities, I get it.
Right.
If you're just leaving everything to the side because that's all you're doing, I understand that.
Yeah.
But
today, I woke up to a blood-curdling scream from the bathroom. I jumped out of bed in panic and rushed into the bathroom only to see my sister limping around in the nude. She just jumped out of the shower because someone had flushed the toilet downstairs.
Oh, no.
Did you ever grow up in a house like
yes.
that? Yep.
Oh, yes. That's the exact house I grew up in. You could not turn on the kitchen sink without impacting the shower temperature.
We only had one bathroom, so if someone was in the shower, you were using the bathroom anyways. But yes, you couldn't use the kitchen sink.
No.
Because it was absolutely going to suck the hell out of it.
The water!
Yep. Today, I proposed to my girlfriend at the museum where we met with a violinist playing her favorite song. She said yes, but later she said she felt put on the spot in public, and if I'd proposed in private, she probably would have said no.
Whoa.
I'm in my feelings, trying not to cry right now.
How do you do that?
Yeah, so the answer's no then.
Right.
Yes.
I mean, I'm not accepting a yes if you tell me it was made because you were under public pressure.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Today, I discovered that the delicious beef jerky strips I've been eating all week are actually the dog's teeth cleaning shoes.
Oh, my.
Gotta look at the packaging.
Wow.
Gotta look at the packaging. Today, I stayed late at work to finish a project. The lights and motion sensors activated, and then they turned off while I was in the bathroom. Oh, I've had that happen before. Sit in the bathroom too long.
Yes.
And the lights go out.
Yes.
You got to take a wad of toilet paper and throw it up in the air, trying to set something off so the lights come back on. I stumbled out into the darkness and screamed when I saw a shadowy figure in the hallway. It was the janitor. He screamed too. We both apologized to each other for way too long. I'm so sorry.
I'd rather have the lights go out than that automatic flush happen when I'm still sitting there.
Oh,
which does happen.
Yes.
And then you get all wet, and it's
Absolutely.
disgusting.
Then you flush my wristband down.
Oh,
Yeah, that has happened in the past.
straight up Neptune's kiss right on the booty hole.
Neptune's kiss. What?
It's that water. And somehow the water always hits the bullseye.
Yep.
It's just
Yep.
right up the center.
Clean that dirty penny right up.
Man. Today I tried to compliment a woman's scarf by saying, "That's a nice wrap." She misheard me and thought I said, "Nice rack." She glared at me and loudly said, "Excuse me," in front of a whole bunch of people.
She could have said thank you.
She could have.
I'm kind of along those same lines. I wouldn't mind if somebody said, "Hey, nice rack."
Really?
Hey, well, I haven't heard that in a long time.
Right.
Thank you.
Thanks. Today I walked out of my apartment to take the trash out. The wind suddenly slammed the door shut behind me. The problem? I was only wearing boxers, my keys were inside, the trash bag ripped in my hands, and my neighbor's dog barked at me like he caught an intruder.
What?
Gotta be real careful on those windy days.
Daisy.
And finally, today, my ex-boyfriend, with whom I've stayed friends with, begged me to accompany him to the hospital and act like we're still in love and now engaged in front of his dying grandmother, who once greatly supported our relationship. We both witnessed her last moments.
Aww.
Her last words, "Who the hell are you?"
Oh, damn!
Oh, that's a bit of F my life. All right, let's get into a blind top 5. If you want to play along, grab your pen and paper. This is where we have a category, and it's a top 5. But you're only given one at a time, and you got to fill in your top 5, not knowing what's coming next. So hopefully you don't end up with something you hate at number 2 or number 1, but you never know. I know that happened last week. You got real stuck, Kelly. You had like your worst thing at number 1. But I will say, I believe this is going to be I know for me, it's going to be a very tough category. Because Thick created this category. And this is a tough one. Thick, what is today's category?
Bruce Willis movies not named Die Hard.
Okay.
Okay.
Because everybody, if you don't have Die Hard number 1, you have a problem.
There's only one other option, and I'm going to see if it's on your list, that could be maybe tied with Die Hard.
No. This is not just your favorite Bruce Willis movie. This is your all-time favorite movie.
That is true.
Die Hard.
That is true.
So how could anything?
I've only ever seen Die Hard. What else has Bruce Willis been in?
Oh, come on.
I have no clue.
Really?
Literally not kidding you.
How's she gonna
what
do this?
else
I don't
other than
know.
Die Hard?
Well, she has. She just doesn't know it yet.
What about
now
Moonlighting?
I'm really interested. Well, that was a TV show.
I know. That's the only thing I know.
Which
that
one?
Bruce Willis did.
Moonlighting.
Oh,
really?
no, it is not, Kelly.
So this is going to be great.
Yes, she has. She just hasn't.
Okay.
It's not popping in her head.
Okay, all right.
When I say at least one of these movie titles, she's going to go, oh, of course.
Okay.
You know.
All right.
And then another one, she's going to say that. And
Get your pen and paper if you want to play along. Top 5 Bruce Willis movies not named Die Hard. Thick, here we go.
All right. Now, you might not have seen this one because I'm going to start with Unbreakable.
Nope.
No? Damn.
I'll just put it at number 5.
Okay, well, I would hope. You guys you in there
Yeah.
yet, Goose? You just look like you're thinking really hard there.
I am.
You're good? Ready for the next one?
Uh-huh.
All right, Kelly, you have to have heard of The Sixth Sense.
Oh, yeah! I love that movie.
Okay.
All right, I'm not sure about this one, Kelly, but The Fifth Element. We didn't get an oh, yeah.
Okay.
All right. Kelly, you ever seen that movie Armageddon?
Oh, yeah. Long time ago. Okay.
And this one, for me, would run close with Die Hard.
See, this is what I'm thinking.
The Last Boy Scout.
Oh, okay. Not what I was thinking. I guess Pulp Fiction would have been too obvious.
I didn't use Pulp Fiction because it wasn't really his movie. He had a part in it.
Yeah.
These are Bruce Willis starring movies.
Okay, fair enough.
And The Last Boy
Because Pulp
Scout.
Fiction would be the only thing
Yeah. Then, yes.
as good as Die Hard.
Yes, I would agree with that.
It would be a 1.5 to Die Hard. Okay.
I mean, The Last Boy Scout is hysterical.
I'm pretty happy with my list. I think I did it exactly right. Even if I knew the 5 beforehand, I did my list exactly right.
Okay. What'd you get?
All right. So coming in at number 5, Sixth Sense.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Good movie. But, good surprise ending. But it's M. Night Shyamalan Ding Dong's only good movie whatsoever. Number 4, Unbreakable. I was confused. This is the first of the 3, right? Where he gets in the train.
Yeah.
Wreck? Yeah.
What is it? Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I'm happy with that. Number 3, Armageddon. Really good movie.
Wow. Really? Number 3.
Yep. Because I think The Fifth Element is more entertaining than Armageddon.
Okay. It's very entertaining.
Not to mention one of the greatest cameo/side characters ever with Chris Tucker,
dude,
playing Ruby.
Chris Tucker.
Oh,
he really helped make that movie.
Oh, 100%.
I wish Kelly knew.
Yeah.
She doesn't know.
No
you
clue.
need to watch The Fifth Element.
No clue. Oh, she'll hate it. And then number 1, The Last Boy Scout. That is a really good popcorn Bruce Willis movie.
It's so good.
Yep. I really do like that movie.
Hysterical.
Yeah.
Say yours. Mine don't count. I have The Sixth Sense at number 1. I'm happy with that.
Okay,
and that's fun.
that's
I
all
love
right.
that movie. The rest, I don't really know. Armageddon, I had at number 3 just because.
What was that number 2 for you then?
The Last Boy Scout. I've never seen
Never
it.
even seen it.
I've seen Armageddon and I've seen The Sixth Sense. That's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm happy that I put The Sixth Sense at number 1. I loved that movie.
The other 3 you would have you wouldn't like and you'd have no interest in.
Yeah. Okay.
I could tell.
I have seen the beginning of The Fifth Element. Aren't they flying around in cars?
Yes.
They do fly around in cars.
Okay. And then I always turn it off.
He's a taxi driver.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lilu.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I've never seen it, but my
There you
sister
go.
named her dog Lilu after The Fifth Element.
Okay.
I've not seen the movie.
Okay.
Okay, Thick. What were you?
I have The Last Boy, and I got to make my list
Right.
in order of how I like the movies, and I have The Last Boy Scout number 1. It's right behind Die Hard for me.
Yeah.
I love that movie that much. I got Armageddon number 2, Sixth Sense 3rd, Fifth Element 4th, and Unbreakable 5th. So you and I were pretty close.
Yes, we were.
You know.
Yep. Joe, I agree. Cop Out was not on the list. Cop Out is an underrated movie.
I can only do 5.
People hated that movie.
Why?
I don't know.
I mean, Sin City's another one I could have put on.
It was the movie though where Kevin Smith was so scared to direct Bruce Willis.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, they had a little headbutting going on during the making of that movie.
The Whole 9 Yards was great. Both the Red movies were great.
I
there's
love both the Red movies.
There's a lot of, but I could only do 5.
Yep, understandable.
Death Becomes Her.
Oh, that's another one. Yeah.
You've seen that, right, Kelly?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
Coming up next. You want to go to incarceration?
You guys are so mad at me. I never watch movies. I'm sorry.
No, I totally understand why you would not have seen Fifth Element, Unbreakable, or The Last Boy Scout.
Yeah.
Totally makes sense.
Okay.
Incarceration, Friday, July 17th, Sunday, July 19th. Ohio State Reformatory tickets go on sale. Well, they already went on sale. I'm
Monday.
sorry, yes.
Monday
they went on sale last Monday. But how would you like to save a few $100?
All weekend.
We have got your weekend GA passes to give away, and we will do that in about 3.5 minutes. 99.7 The Blitz.
It's the Morning Blitz.
It's time. Rock and Rumble. Kelly versus Goose.
On the Blitz.
Incarceration, July 17th to July 19th, 2026. Ohio State Reformatory. Tickets on sale now at incarceration.com. But how about just winning them? They haven't announced anyone yet, but if you just know you want to go no matter what, we'd love to hook you up with a pair.
And everybody wants to go.
Yeah, I mean, the lineup's always comparable to
Yes.
what we're getting at Sonic Temple. It's always a great weekend.
Yeah.
We'd love to send you 800-821-9970 right now as we go for the round of Rock and Rumble. Now, before we get our contestants, I'm just putting this out there right now. After the last game we played, and I got my ass whooped, I am just telling you now, Kelly,
Yeah.
I am going full Armageddon on your ass. This is no holds. I don't care how much of a fit you throw. I don't care what you say. I am going biblical rapture on you for this round for Rock and Rumble.
All right.
I'm just putting it out there now.
I got it.
You are no longer my friend for the next 5 minutes. I'm just telling you.
All right. Uh-oh.
How's it going to feel if you win?
I am reaching for tears to stream down your face. Let's get our contestants. Blitz, hi, who's this?
This is Tyler.
Tyler. All right, Tyler, your choice. Do you want to choose Kelly or do you want to choose the hand of Zeus that is about to rain down upon this tiny little woman?
After all that, I feel like if I don't pick Goose, it would be the worst mistake of my
Yeah,
life.
I think you're
Tyler,
right.
I agree. This is a giant buildup. We've got to see what happens here. I think you made a safe choice. I'm feeling weaker by the moment.
You better
Feeling
not.
beaten down.
Goose, you better not crap the bed, man.
Let's find out the other contestant. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Hey, Larry.
Who? Pele?
Larry.
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 Close.
Okay.
Very close. Larry
Listen.
and Pele sound exactly the same.
I'm feeling good, Larry. We are teammates, me and you, Larry. I feel like it's time for us to rise to the occasion.
I'm just going to apologize to you
Hey,
now,
we're
Larry.
going to. We're going to.
Yes.
We're going to get it.
Bloody pulp is what's going to be leaving this game. Just telling you now. All right, we are playing Rock and Rumble. Tyler and Larry ready to try and get their hands on some incarceration tickets. Thick, what are we playing today? I didn't even ask.
What's the topic?
Yeah.
Slogans.
Oh, no.
Slogans.
Okay. Oh,
Slogans
boy.
for anything? Product.
Product
Product
slogans.
slogans.
Okay,
Product slogans.
Okay. Oh, boy. Oh,
Damn.
I'm fist fighting the microphone. I'm so
you
jacked.
did.
That's tough. It doesn't move, so.
And I just lost to a microphone. I might be screwed here.
What did the 5 fingers say to the face?
Slap!
So who wants to go first?
Me.
Oh, wait.
Hey, he's talking
Oh, no. Yeah, it's first
Yeah,
one to
this-
answer.
this
This
first
is
one
not
to
one of
answer.
those. Yeah,
This
this
isn't
is
back
not
and
one of those.
forth.
This is not a back and forth.
All
That's
right.
right. Sorry.
Oh, crap. Okay.
Are we ready?
We're ready.
I don't think you are. You are not ready for what is about to happen.
Okay.
All right. First one.
Yes.
Fly the friendly skies.
United.
United Air.
Yes. Oh. All right. I'm not going to brag. I can't brag.
All right, here comes the second one. Quality never goes out of style.
Quality never goes out of style. Quality. What are we getting that's quality out there?
Style. Home goods.
No.
Quality never goes.
Quality never goes out of style, Goose. Oh, is it like cotton or something?
Fruit of the Loom.
Nope. Do we give?
Hold on. Quality.
Gold
Never.
toe socks.
All right. I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess
Levi
I'll-
Strauss.
Levi's. Okay.
All right, ready?
Yes.
The heartbeat of America.
Ford.
Nope.
Chevy Dodge.
Chevy.
I knew it was a car. I knew it was a car.
Okay.
Better ingredients, better pizza.
Papa John's.
Son of a bitch.
That was great.
All right, Kelly leading 2-1, Goose. Leave the driving to us.
Greyhound. Thank you. Thank you.
Mother-
Thank you.
You better get that dump button ready so bad.
You got in your own head, see? That's what's going on here. All right, here we go. When banks compete, you win.
Lending
Chase.
tree.
What?
Lending tree.
Who the F knows lending tree?
Don't you get those
Kelly
ads
Quinn.
all over the place?
Kelly
Lending
Quinn.
tree. When
See,
banks
this is
compete,
a person-
you win. I
Kel-
watch TV. I stream all the time.
Yes, and I mean, she loves ads. She loves ads.
I do.
Well, you say you like the targeted
I like
ads.
a targeted ad.
All right.
Those are the ads that run at 2 o'clock in the afternoon during a soap opera when they know old people are watching. That's a bunch of BS.
Well,
It's that followed
Yes,
by
it
a
works.
denture commercial followed by the wristwatch I've fallen and I can't get up.
into Dupuytren's contracture medicine. I see that one all the time. Lay it on me. Dupuytren's contracture.
All right.
Oh, no.
Goose, you cannot let her get another one. If she gets the next one, she wins. The fabric of our lives.
Cotton.
When you think what you think that you got, give it up, cause you're so dumb. I can make it go, make it stop, do a flip, do a flop, give it up, cause you're so dumb.
Oh, this is a great celebration song.
Oh, I don't like it.
Oh, you don't?
No.
Oh, I thought you
Because
loved
I don't
it.
want to call Goose dumb. He's not dumb. It makes me feel like I'm mean. Go back to my old one.
All right, I will.
Next time. Oh. She goes,
Goose,
dumb,
you should
dumb.
never talk trash. Don't ever do that. He's not talking at all now. Come on, now, you can't do this
Maybe I'm
again.
a dumb one.
No, F you, Larry. You don't have to laugh at me. Shut up.
Larry knew
God.
he had a winner. He got saddled with me. He didn't even get to the choice. This man deserves this win.
Oh, so cool.
Well, Goose, I do have an extra pair.
We do have an extra pair. Tyler, Larry, you're both going to go to incarceration.
Hey, all right.
Cool, thank you.
You both got a pair of weekend GA passes. You will be there July 16th to the July 19th, Ohio State Reformatory. Enjoy the weekend. Mark it on your calendar and count down the days in excitement because you will both be there. Okay? Congratulations.
All right.
He looks so dejected.
And now, all right, I'm listening. The 3 things you need to know before you go.
Authorities have arrested one man and are searching for 2 others after a robbery and attempted abduction last week in Geauga County. Investigators say 3 Canton men walked into an Amish cabinetry business posing as customers, and then they rolled the guy for $5,000 and tried to kidnap the man's 8-year-old son as they fled the scene.
Jeez.
What happened here? What a weird story.
Yeah, what are you going to use? I mean, you got the money.
Yeah. What's an Amish kid got?
Homemade clothes?
Yeah, I know. Not like you're going to get much ransom.
Yeah, they're right.
Yeah, you're like, we're going to keep the kid until you do a barn raising in our house.
You can't even call them. You can't even call them for the ransom money.
Exactly.
Yeah,
what are we doing here?
Yeah.
It does not sound like a well thought out plan.
I guess as a hostage in case they need one.
Okay.
Okay. As you brought up earlier, Amazon is hiring for the holidays. Goose, you said there are more than 11,000 seasonal jobs available just across the state of Ohio, and the average pay is about $19 an hour. You can make more, but if you want some details, you can go to Amazon.com/local jobs if you're interested. All right, let me tell you about this East Side Brewing Company in Reynoldsburg. They've been around since 2021. It's the same owners as Buckeye Lake Brewing, I think. Anyway, ever since they've been open, they're open to guests over 21 or 21 and over after 7 p.m. That's just always been the case. But lately, I guess the owner says that people have been coming in, letting their kids kind of run around and all that, even during kid hours, which is before 7 p.m. And they've gotten a lot of new customers because they now offer food on site. And so the owner posts on Facebook. His name's Rich Hennessy. He just put up on Facebook and said, "Hey, we love you guys. We're so excited, blah, blah, blah. But we manufacture alcohol here, and we have worked really hard to create our evening hours as an atmosphere for adults. And we just can't have kids running around unsupervised at all, like throughout the whole day. But, our policy is firm. No kids after 7 p.m. And that which sounds reasonable.
Yeah.
This guy's business. He can do whatever he wants, right? There are other maybe breweries that do have kids spaces and things like that. He said, but not us. We're not set up for kids.
PM.
He said, I guess there's some kids who've been running around and they start bothering they have a gate, and then there's neighbors, people who live next to the brewery, and kids have been like bothering the dog there and ripping up the rock garden and doing whatever. So he's like, I'm just trying to get order back in my place. And I guess the owner says he has received threats over this post. He has been called every name in the book: a child hater, an a-hole,
Good.
a d-head, a wiener head. And he says that we love kids. I'm not a child hater. This is the way I want to run my business. So I go on the Facebook page because I want to see what kind of comments. And there are a lot are very supportive. Like, we love your place. Absolutely. I come there for an adult experience. I'm not wanting to dodge children running around. So we thank you for your business. There are others that one woman goes, I came in there at 5:30 and you people reminded me 3 times that I needed to have my kids out of there by 7. And she goes, you're right across from a YMCA. You need to move.
You need to shut the hell up.
People are so weird. It's like, honestly, you don't need to remind someone 3 times that they need to have their kids out in an hour and a half. However, a reminder is okay. Like, this is the business you chose to patronize.
I would reply to every one of those negative comments with, you're a bad parent. If you want to bring your baby to a brewery or a kid to a brewery after 7 p.m., no.
Yeah, he says that people have taken as like the parents will be drinking beer and just let their kids go run around.
Absolutely.
And he's like, that's not this. That's not what this is. So
you have a baby in a bar.
Which, whatever. My dad used to take me to bars all the time. But, I wasn't running around causing trouble. You know what I'm saying?
Just in the corner also getting smashed.
Right. But, 8 p.m., I don't want kids running around.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yep.
I mean, if you're expecting, an adult atmosphere.
Mm-hmm. This isn't like an Applebee's or a Texas Roadhouse where you're going for dinner and you're having a beer with your steak or whatever. This is an actual brewery.
There's a party going on in there.
I just find it a little strange that all of a sudden we as the public feel like we have the power to tell somebody what to do with their own business.
Yeah.
It's strange. All right, those are your 3 things.
Hey, by the way, real quick, Gerald texted in and said, you guys are crazy. Amish have a ton of money. My buddy works for them, and wow, you have no idea.
They do.
I didn't know that.
Oh, they absolutely
have I guess they don't have to pay for much.
Right.
They make everything themselves.
They do all the work themselves.
Yeah.
They sell the products they make. They do have a ton of money. It goes back to, let's say you want the kid for ransom. What are you going to do?
Right.
The only thing you can do is send them snail mail, and it'll be 4 days before it gets there. If you don't put enough postage, because nowadays we don't know how much postage it takes to mail a letter. It's going to get sent back to you, return to sender. And then you're spending your own money trying to feed the kid.
Yeah.
It's just a bad idea.
At least he gets a hot shower.
Oh, and also, don't kidnap kids.
Yeah, right.
What did you say?
Nothing. Okay.
No, I really want to know now.
She said at least he gets a hot shower.
That's true. But it's
That's
true.
something you get during Rumspringer.
Yeah. So they just asked a question of 2,000 Americans living with partners, roommates, and family members, and found that 58%, just short of 6 in 10 people, have had an argument over recurring smells in shared places. What's that stank? Common odor sources include trash, post-gym stink, pet smells, and hobby-related fumes.
Hobby-related fumes. Okay.
If you paint little things, I guess.
Yeah.
Or if you're working with some sort of material. I mean, maybe you mean like car-type stuff.
Okay.
Oil-type stuff.
Yeah.
There's a current odor in my house.
I'm sure there is. Yeah. I can totally see this because there have been multiple times. You have a 16-year-old and a 13-year-old in your house.
Oh, man.
Good.
Boys.
Good God, man. Good.
Yeah.
Why does the entire house smell like raw onions?
Right.
Put on some damn deodorant.
I remember
Good
my
Lord.
sister's fight. She has 3 sons, and it was just through the adolescent, through mid-teen years.
Yeah.
It's like, how many times do I have to tell you to take a shower? Like, you have got to, throw your clothes in the hamper.
I don't. Why? What is their aversion to showers? I don't get it. Why do you have to remind a 13-year-old to take a shower? I don't understand.
Not on their priority list.
But if I know that it is traveling from your bedroom all the way down the hallway into my bedroom, you've got to be able to say, are you nose blind?
Yes,
Well,
I think everybody's nose blind to their own.
Yes.
Their own stuff.
It's like smokers. You smell it way different than a smoker does.
See, that's so odd because I know for a fact I am not much of a sweater. But if I do, I know I'll smell myself.
Well,
and
yeah.
If I have a cigarette after a cocktail on the rare occasion, I'm like, God, I really need a cigarette. I know, but maybe it's because I don't do it all the time. So maybe there's but yeah, it is. Oh man, and the sports bags.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. My nephew played hockey. Oh, a hockey skate,
bag.
you guys! It is the worst. You've never smelled a rancid smell like this. A hockey bag.
Yes, completely agree.
Gosh.
Just the sports bag, and there's the thing about that though is there's no getting it out. It's just
of the bag itself.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
it
it's
is
embedded.
just embedded in there.
Yeah, my kids were athletes. I know that. I know all those odors.
It's so bad. So many times I walk in the 13-year-old room because you want to tell him something, and you're like, turn around. I'll go right to Nora. Everything in that room either needs to be burned or at least thrown in the washer on the hottest hot cycle.
But as he sits in that room, he starts to not. He won't smell it.
Yeah, it just
doesn't.
Just natural.
Yeah.
Oh boy, oh boy. Anyway, so yeah, if you've ever had a disagreement like this, you are not alone. Again, 60% of people. Oh, and then if you like some kids will leave a dish. So they just get the
food.
Yeah.
Oh, they don't care. They're just.
Oh,
they're savages, man.
FDK.
Not so breaking news. The news already broke. We're trying to put it back together.
Our first story comes from TikTok where, this poor lady has a message for the Gap because she recently bought herself a new pair of pants. As a young lady, I'm sure you're always excited. You got yourself some new clothing. You're heading out and about for a night. You're ready to go. You're feeling yourself. You're looking good. You found the pair of pants that fit. You found the pair of pants that's going to be your out and about night pair of pants. I guess she didn't fully test out the pants, which I guess who would think about this? Because, I'll let her explain it.
I haven't been this embarrassed since 4th grade because I'm at a restaurant and I dropped something accidentally and I go to pick it up and then that did not come from them pants. You got some explaining to do.
They're like pleather or leather looking pants.
So when her thighs rub together, it sounds.
Well, it's the air. The air is coming out when she's squatting down. Every time she squats down, the air rushes out. I mean, they are a form-fitting type of pant.
Right.
So, it's got to go somewhere. And sure enough, that's exactly what happened. So she is calling out the Gap and letting other people know, hey, if you go to the Gap to get these pants, just bend over or squat down real slow-like.
Have you ever gotten like a new pair of shoes or whatever, and it sounds like that, but people think that, you just farted or whatever. And so you have to try to, as best as you can, to recreate it. You have to prove that it was actually the shoes or the chair.
That just happened this past weekend when we were in Denver, and we were in the Denver airport walking to our gate, which the Denver airport is very large, so you've got a good way to walk. And whichever pair of gym shoes Nora had brought, as she's walking through the airport, all you heard. And I made a point to make sure everyone around knew what was going on.
Kelly, I love you
and
so
I didn't
much.
blame it on the shoes, let me tell you that.
I love Kelly so much. I love how she brings her voice down low when she says the word fart. She doesn't want to say fart.
Be ladylike. I'm too delicate.
Story number 2 takes us over to England, where Catherine Matthews was just let go from her teaching job. She was an English teacher at the Wesley School in Lancashire. And apparently, now she's denying this whole thing. Okay. She is saying the kids are teaming up against her to get her fired. Because during what was supposed to be a lesson on Charles Dickens and the Christmas Carol, she went into an explanation about how she knew a guy who was home alone. And when he discovered he was home alone, he decided that he wanted to use an apparatus. And this particular apparatus has a suction cup on the end that you can stick to a door or a wall.
Right.
And so he decided to take said apparatus and stick it to the wall. And since he was home alone, he was doing Home Alone type things.
And the Sticky Bandit showed up?
The Sticky Bandit did not show up, but his grandmother did. And he did not hear grandmother show up.
Uh-oh.
And that is when grandmother decided, is he home? Let me go check his room, and flung the door open. While he was in use of said apparatus, which caused internal damage.
Oh, no.
I mean, they tell you got to ease into these things. You can't just go ramrodding in there.
She's freaking perverts.
Granny did not deserve that. Oh, gosh.
Yeah. But this all goes back to, why was the teacher telling the kids this story?
Oh, wait, I forgot that was the scenario.
That's the whole point.
What?
Yes. So the kids are like, we don't need to hear this, and ended up reporting it. Now, the problem is they reported it to another teacher. The teacher then went to the higher-ups, and that is when they decided to look a little more into this and let her go. But she's standing by the fact that she never told this story. The kids are all teaming up against me because they didn't like me. I was a harsh teacher, whatever the case may be. But that's quite the descriptive story.
Yeah.
To just be making that stuff up. So
feels like an overshare.
Yes, absolutely.
A little bit, yeah.
Side note, if you ever decide to use said apparatus with the suction cup on a door, make sure no one is coming through that door for a very long time.
Don't even listen in, or you'll have to say it was your new Gap pants making that noise.
Yeah, he is now able to make that sound with no Gap pants. That's just what he sounds like now naturally. That's all there is to it. That's your Not So Breaking News.
Rock station.
Much like the Midwest, you have your cities, and then you've got some outliers and some more country-esque type areas. And my buddy lives in Fort Wayne, and much like here, travel a couple miles out, and you're kind of in farmland. You're out in the open country. And so he was out that way, and he saw a sign for fresh fruits and vegetables and eggs. This farmer had his own little stand, and he was like, why not? And so he pulled in, and he happened to have his windows down, and he was blaring some Seether. And he gets up there, and the guy comes out of the house, and he's talking to the guy, he's looking at everything. And he goes, yeah, what do you do? He goes, yeah, eggs would be great. I would love some farm fresh eggs. But he was running low. He asked how much, and he was running low on cash. And he goes, well, I don't have that much. He goes, well, hey, I've got some Seether. And the guy said yes. He took the cash. He took the Seether CD, and he gave him 2 dozen eggs.
I love that.
It's like,
that's creative purchasing.
Really? That worked? You just said, you like Seether? And he gave him a Seether CD. And they did a little trade right there. And it brought it. I mean, people trade. They really do. You see it on Facebook Marketplace, willing to trade this, willing to trade that. Have you ever done like a trade before?
Only with Halloween candy with my sisters when we were kids.
Oh, yeah, that's a popular one. Yep.
One time I traded a bounce to work check, not here. Many, many years ago, I worked for a radio station, and we had to run to the bank. Whoever got there first got their check cashed.
No.
Or got their money. The rest had bounce checks. So I was an unfortunate one week. I had a bounce check. I traded my bounce check for the money I was owed in a Schottenstein's parking lot. The owner met me and gave me an extra $20 for my trouble. Now, that was a good trade to me.
That is a good trade.
A bounce
he ripped
check,
up the check, gave you cash for the amount of the check.
And an extra $20.
An extra $20. That's a good trade.
That was all right.
Not bad.
Not bad.
Thick, you ever trade before?
Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh.
I traded CDs as well.
You did?
Yes. Back early in my career when CDs were still a thing.
Yeah.
And we used to get free CDs at work.
Oh, for sure.
So I would take those CDs and trade them for weed.
No.
Yeah.
Well, now you're the one trading the weed.
Right.
Like
Who's
you
gonna
can
bring
get
you
stuff
CDs?
from other people.
I give the weed away. No,
That's funny.
Yeah, man. Because just like you couldn't sell the CDs. Because remember they said not for sale, for promotional use only.
Uh-huh.
I couldn't sell them. I mean, you couldn't even take them to a pawn shop and sell them.
Right.
Oh, no,
And
used kids would take them. Trust me.
if they had that stick, they shouldn't. They shouldn't have. They could
yeah.
get in a lot of trouble for that.
That's
But
funny.
anyway, that's fine. Everybody could do a lot of things, get in a lot of trouble. So I could get somebody a couple CDs for
give you a little
quarter
baggie.
a week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. 800.
Many times. Many times.
Many times. 800-821-9970. I would love to know if you ever made a trade before. What did you trade? There was a guy not that long ago. He may have had like a YouTube channel, and he started with a pen cap, and he traded it for like a paper clip, and he traded the paper clip for like a pen.
Yeah,
he ended up getting a house.
He traded all the way up.
All the way up to a house. Absolutely unbelievable. 800-821-9970. You ever do a trade? Blitz, hi, who's this?
It's Caden.
Caden, what's up, man?
What up?
What did you trade?
I haven't traded my Oreos for a beef jerky stick.
Oh,
Yeah,
school
good
lunch.
trade.
School lunch trades.
I
Oh,
love
yes,
that.
trades. Now, that's interesting, though. Most people don't want to give up their Oreos for a beef jerky stick. You want to keep the sweets. Why did you end up doing that?
The reason I did it is, like, I wanted a beef jerky stick. I was in the mood for a beef jerky stick.
You were just in the
Sometimes
mood.
you don't want the sweets.
Yeah.
You
just
want
in
the
mood for
salty.
beef jerky stick. Okay, fair
I
enough.
love it, Caden.
Caden, good trade. Good trade, man. Thank you for the call. Josh says I traded 4 PS2 games for a BMX bike.
What?
That's...
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, because they used to run $40 a piece.
Yeah, or more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, so you're definitely looking at $160 so bucks.
You're getting probably a used bike, so.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see. My dad traded my Metallica 598 Garage Days Revisited tape for a Guns N' Roses Appetite for Destruction tape. Oh, I think that's supposed to be tape.
Okay.
So you traded the 598 Garage Days Revisited for a Guns N' Roses Appetite for Destruction tape.
Okay.
Fair trade, Thick? What do you think?
Well, yeah. I mean, both are great albums.
Okay.
Yeah.
This person says, 2860 says, I traded some fairly worn-out Playboys for a nice pair of Oakley sunglasses.
Fairly worn out.
Not bad. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Hi, this is Matt.
Matt, what did you trade?
I traded my spot when I was in basic. We were waiting to get haircuts, and it was the first pass we got. And I gave somebody $100 to get the third spot in line.
So you got your haircut quicker so you could get out of there?
Yeah, we only had like 2 hours, and waiting in line probably would have took forever.
Okay, so you traded $100 for the third. Was it worth it? Did you use your other hour and 45 minutes well?
I went and bought a pack of cigarettes with my buddy and smoked them behind a dumpster.
Nice.
All right, good trade, I guess. Good trade.
Yeah.
Thanks for the call, man. Blitz, hi, who's this?
It's Tyler.
Tyler, what did you trade?
For my very first tattoo ever, I traded a PS3.
Oh, okay.
What'd you get?
Yeah, what was how detailed or big was the tattoo?
It covers my whole cast. It's my family crest.
Oh, that's
all right.
okay. I'd say that's a good trade.
Yeah.
You happy with the trade?
I was happy. I was 16.
Okay. Oh, wow. All right.
Evan says, I traded my Honda Civic for a Harley Davidson motorcycle. That's a nice trade.
That's a good trade.
Yeah.
It's a good trade depending on the what's the word I'm looking for? The why am I
Value?
Do I smell
Resale?
toast right now?
I don't
Yes. The condition. That's the word I was looking
Well,
for.
Evan says they wanted a gas saver. I wanted a motorcycle.
Perfect.
So it all worked out.
Blitz, hi, who's this?
Hi, this is Will.
Will, what did you trade?
So it actually started with one single Yu-Gi-Oh card, and somebody gave me a stack of like 400 that they didn't want to go through, but they just really wanted that one card. And out of that stack, I broke it down a little bit, and I wound up with a VHS, because this was back in the day in the middle of nowhere. So it was a VHS, a stack of dirty movies. It was a Game Boy Advance with like 4 or 5 Pokemon games, and a crossbow.
What?
Jeez.
So you took the cards you got out of the 400 and turned it into all that stuff for that one card.
Yes, sir. And then I eventually sold the crossbow for like $50, and I got some kind of goofy new thing that's coming out.
That's I'd say that's a good trade.
Will won
Yeah,
that deal.
That is a good trade for sure. Thanks for the call, man.
This person must be an artist because they said 5000 texted. They traded a painting for orthopedic surgery and then another painting for braces for my kids and wife.
Oh, yeah, that's a good artist.
What, you got
Whoa.
Picasso's
Yeah,
over
that
there or
is
what?
a good artist.
Send us some pics. I want to
Yeah,
see.
man. 8718 says I traded PS2 for a Nissan Sentra. That had to be a really crappy Nissan Sentra. There's no way someone's giving up a car for a PS2. I mean, granted, he says this was 2005, so it's very close to when the PS2 came out, but
Yeah, maybe if it's a junker,
yeah, there's something to get around.
Dumb and Dumber traded a big van for a little Vespa.
They did. That is
Yes.
very true. That is very true. Donnie says, I traded a broke-down motorcycle for a functioning van. Best trade ever.
Okay.
Yeah, you came out on top on that one for sure. Blitz, hi, who's this?
Hey, it's James.
James, what did you trade?
Hey, I saw this morning somebody had a picture of Harvest Day. So 2 years ago on my Harvest Day, I traded 100 of the, let's just say, lunch baggies full. I traded for a 97 BMW Z3 with only 100,000 miles.
Okay, I got to start growing more.
Yeah,
weed.
you gotta ziplocky that stuff up. I'm done. I'm going to the hospital right now.
Wait, keep calling 911.
Yeah, someone do something. Let's take one more. Blitz, hi, who's this? Hello, Blitz.
Hey, what's up, man?
No, who's this?
Good morning.
Good morning.
Lucas.
One more time. There we go.
Lucas.
We got there.
Hey.
Lucas, what did you trade?
Early, I'm a tattoo artist, and my dad taught me how to tattoo. And early, when I started out my tattooing career, I had some friends that offered me and I was young. I was like 18, and it was a trailer. I got to live in got my first trailer.
Nice.
It was my own
An
place I
actual
lived in.
domicile trailer, a home.
Wow.
That's pretty good. That is a good trade. I'd say you came out on top of that one.
Geez, Shaggy says
Thank you for the call.
This is like the oldest profession in history. His 60-year-old landlord agreed to trade him for a place to live in college. He was 21. She was 60.
He was banging out the 60-year-old for free rent?
That's what he said.
Oh.
Wow.
I mean, if you're in college and you need a free place to stay.
No.
No, you're not doing it?
Oh, my gosh. Are you kidding me?
You're not doing it?
No, she's not doing it. What do you think?
In a million years, I wouldn't do it. I'd rather live at home with my parents.
You're not taking a beef stick for a free place to live.
No. You are?
I might throw it down for a free place to live.
A beef stick?
No. Okay. My beef stick. At 60 years old, I mean...
40 years older.
40 years older.
Okay.
Yeah, for a free place to live month by month. What is it? You pay the rent on the first of the month?
That's that one monthly trip.
That once a month.
What does she look like?
Do the dentures come out? That's what I was. If the dentures come out,
yes,
then I'm in. 100%. No doubt. Why are you looking at me?
Oh my God.
Was that Yes Man with Jim Carrey?
Oh, is that what it was? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
He said yes, and he was so happy.
I got the school year covered for sure. What about tuition? Can we talk about tuition?
And now, all right, I'm listening. The 3 things you need to know before you go.
All right, for you older folks who remember Mr. Tree on Lucy's Toy Shop back in the day on 10 TV, the voice of Mr. Tree, Chuck White, has died at the age of 90. Now, Chuck White started at WBNS in 1957 and spent 50 years at Channel 10, so it was a great chance that you saw him on TV as a reporter, an anchor. He was a producer, public affairs director. But one nostalgic thing is that he produced and wrote for Lucy's Toy Shop during its run from 1960 to 1972. So this is way, way back, kids. He was the voice of Mr. Tree, who was a 7-foot tall singing tree. White was also a founding member of the Greater Columbus Arts Festival. So we have him to thank partially for that arts festival we have every year. But anyway, God bless and rest in peace, Mr. Chuck White. The federal government shutdown continues with no end in sight, but members of the military did get their paychecks this week. The White House released a memo from President Trump directing the Pentagon to use unspent funds to pay the military. Those funds will be replenished once the shutdown ends. New car prices reaching record highs in the U.S. Kelley Blue Book says the average American, normal folks, the regulars, pay just over $50,000 on average for a new car. And that is as of September. This is the first time the figures ever topped the $50,000 mark. I haven't bought a new car in such a long time. Like, we'll typically do used.
Yeah. As you should.
Yeah. But I remember thinking that 18 grand was a lot to pay for a new car.
Yeah.
And now it's over 50 grand.
Oh,
That's
the depreciation
wild.
right off the lot. The second those tires hit the road, 40%, bam, gone.
40?
Yeah.
Not 40.
Close to. Absolutely.
When's the last time you bought a new car?
I did buy one in 2016 or 2017 because my girlfriend at the time worked for the dealership.
Oh, okay.
And
was there like a discount?
Well, I thought I was getting a really good deal, and I just kind of signed the paperwork, and I went back like 2 years later and looked, and I did not get a very good deal. It was an okay deal, but it wasn't like something.
Yeah, but the loan was like 21% interest or something.
Thankfully not, but I mean, but that car, I kept that car. In fact, I just sold it to my sister, and it was a great car for sure. Jeep Cherokee, I loved it.
2009.
2009.
We bought Heather a new Camry.
Okay.
Never
close to 50 some.
Oh
grand.
Lord, no! It was like $24,000.
Yeah.
How about
You can
that?
barely find a used car now for less than 20.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true. Yeah, especially if you want to go like Honda or something like
Yeah,
that holds their
absolutely.
value pretty well. All right, those are your three things.
All right, Vic, here's a question for you as a sports fan. This is leaving out fantasy football. We're just talking like as a sports fan between OSU and the Dallas Cowboys. How much do you think you spend annually total?
Well, I usually make it to one game at some point. Something.
Yeah.
And I'm buying the NFL tickets. And then there's probably...
I didn't think about that. Yeah, the NFL ticket,
There's definitely going to be some sort of merchandise at some point. So, I mean, it's probably pushing 1,000.
Okay. All right. Well, they have just found that the average sports fan is spending about $2,050 per year. And that is for millennials. A little bit less for Gen Zers at $1,550. And then Gen Xers are a little bit more, they have found, due to the high cost of everything else that we have to pay for, bills and such, that they're spending a little bit under $1,500.
That's me. I'm a Gen X.
Yeah. So I totally, we just took the boys and surprised them down at the Cincinnati Bengals Lions game, and even the upper bowl, like I said, we were like 5th row or 10 rows from the top of the stadium. Yeah. Still $200 a ticket.
Yeah, we were
definitely buying some merchandise.
We wanted to go. We were going to go down to Dallas to see a game. It was the same weekend. Bring Me the Horizon was playing in Dallas on Saturday, the Sunday night game against the Packers.
I remember you talking about that, yeah.
But we're just like, it's just so expensive, man. It's insane.
Yeah, that would have been a whole, getaway.
I was going to get free tickets to Bring Me the Horizon. Ronnie had free tickets for me.
Down there?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
just tight with all them people.
Yeah. But yeah, you're talking flights, talking hotels, talking tickets.
Yeah.
Yep. So yeah, if you are a sports fan, think about it. If you were to lay everything out, how much are you spending on your memorabilia, the NFL ticket?
Yeah, and what if you're in a city where you've got, what if you're in Cleveland? You got Browns, you got Cavs, you got the Guardians.
Yeah.
Are you going to
if you're a huge sports fan.
I mean, there's people probably spending $10,000 a year on sports.
Oh, for sure.
Or more.
For sure. So I'm gonna take a closer look because I can guarantee I could save a little bit of money. But I could probably cut back a little bit. but I don't want to.
I've cut way back, and I'm still...
It's still at that level. I need some of the Blitz.
Now, let's see if we can learn you something. Sit up and pay attention.
Let's learn you some stuff on a Thursday morning. We're going to start by making you cultured this morning. The famous artist, Caravaggio.
I don't know.
I can't make you cultured if I'm not cultured myself. I'm just going to try.
Caravaggio sounds good.
Yeah, well, he's from the city of Caravaggio, Italy, which would make sense. Caravaggio. Yes, that makes total sense. He chose to use that name because his first name, Michelangelo. Clearly, there's already a Michelangelo.
Yeah, you don't
artist.
want to be an artist with that name.
Yeah, you don't want to be the other Michelangelo.
Right.
So he chose the name Caravaggio. Let's see here. Audi's 4-ring logo represents the 4 companies that combined to create Audi's predecessor, Auto Union. The logo debuted in the 1930s and was likely inspired by the 5-ring logo of the Olympics. In fact, the International Olympic Committee sued Audi in 1995 over that whole thing, but they actually lost. So Audi got
there's only 4 rings.
Right.
And aren't they level?
They're usually all level. Well, no, they're not level. They're up, down, but they're all one color.
Oh.
No, it's all silver, all black.
Yeah, everybody wants to sue everybody.
Everybody does want to sue everybody.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody's looking at either of you and going, oh, that looks like that. Nobody cares.
Nobody cares. Michael Keaton's real name is Michael Douglas. He picked Keaton.
What?
Yeah. He picked Keaton as a stage name because he was obviously there was already an actor named Michael Douglas. And he liked the way Diane Keaton's name sounded.
Okay.
So he went with Michael Keaton.
I think that's probably a good idea.
But here's the thing. Keaton's last name, Diane Keaton's last name, was a stage name for Diane Keaton as well because her real name is Diane Hall. That was Diane Keaton's mother's
Annie
maiden
Hall.
name. Also, her nickname was Annie, which is where Woody Allen got the title
Annie
for
Hall.
Annie Hall.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so all kinds of tied together. The average eel lives to be 10 to 15 years old. But there was an eel in Sweden that lived to be 155. If you do the math, the equivalent of a person, that would be living to somewhere between 813 to 1,200 years old.
Can you imagine the crap you'd seen in your life?
Oh, man.
You'd seen it all.
Yeah, I'd seen it all. And finally, Super Mario Brothers. We all love the Super Mario Brothers, of course.
Of course.
Mario being Mario, but he's got himself a... Are they brothers, Mario and Luigi?
I always thought they were. I know they're plumbers.
Oh, I guess that would make sense. Super Mario Brothers. You idiot. Holy moly, how stupid can you be? But at the same time, that could be top 3 stupidest things I've ever said in my life.
Maybe.
And I've said a lot of stupid crap, but that was just dumb.
Oh, that is great.
But here's the thing, though. Super Mario Brothers? Why would it be Super Mario Brothers if it wasn't Mario and Mario? They're not both named Mario. So why is it Super Mario Brothers? Anyways, moving on.
Man, now you got me on that one.
Yeah. Luigi's name is based on the Japanese word Ruigi.
Yeah.
Which means similar because Luigi is very similar to Mario.
Yeah.
A little taller, a little thinner. But same mustache.
Still a plumber.
Same overalls. Just got an L instead of an M. I guarantee we're going to... Hold on, let me see. Oh, we did get some text messages. His name is Mario, and Luigi is Luigi Mario.
Oh, Mario?
Really? Who texted that in? Hold on, let me see here. Will said... Oh, Will texted in. Thank you, Will.
Yeah, Doug said it too, because his name is Mario.
I did not know that. Extra fun fact there. Mario, and Luigi Mario. Okay. There you go. Learning
How are you guys effing with us?
To the Googles. Hold on.
What is Mario's last name?
What is Mario's last name?
It's me, Mario.
Mario's last name is Mario.
All right. There it is.
Mario,
Thanks,
and
guys.
Luigi Mario.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate you.
Things you never knew.
Learning you some stuff on a Thursday morning, 99.7 The Blitz.